Welcome to day 2 of our 14-day Yogalates challenge for lower body strength and pelvic stability. If this is your first day participating in this series, I invite you to check out the comments down below for more details. We'll get started right away in a tabletop position. Knees are underneath hips, wrists are facing towards one another, fingertips facing towards the edges of the mat. We'll begin to create some circles, moving the hips towards the heels, rolling the shoulders over the wrists, and swapping the direction, warming up the body, finding fluidity, flipping the grip once more, fingertips facing towards the knees, wrists facing forwards. We'll take cat and cow in this variation, mobilizing the spinal column as we pair movement with breath. 2 more rounds. Returning the palms to a standard tabletop position, we'll extend our right leg back, keeping the hips squared. You might like to shift the weight forwards and backwards a few times, finding a lovely stretch for the calf muscle. And on your inhale, we'll float that right leg up to hip height, extending the left arm out at shoulder height, palm facing towards the midline, coming into bird dog, keeping that core engaged, drawing the navel to the spine, really engaging the hamstrings, the glutes of that right leg to keep it lifted. Stay strong. Evenly distributing your weight across that right palm and the left leg. 1 more breath in bird dog, and we'll come into some bird dog crunches. Exhaling, drawing the left elbow towards the right knee. Inhale, re-extend the limbs. And again, drawing the elbow to the knee, cinching the waist, engaging the core. Moving with control, feeling as though you are traveling through molasses, creating that resistance so that we are activating all of our muscles. Checking in with the face, you soften the muscles, unclench the jaw, elongate the back of the neck. 1 more crunch. Gently placing the left palm down, we'll keep our right leg up and pulse. Small movements, ever so slightly lifting that leg up and down a few inches. 3 more pulses, and from here, keeping the leg up, we'll begin to create some circular motions, moving the leg, the foot, the ankle in one direction. Checking in with your foundation, stay strong. Really ground down through the palms so that we can press up and out of those wrists. 2 more circles in this direction. And from here, we will swap the direction of the circles. If you're beginning to feel sensation anywhere, mindfully guide the breath there. Stay strong, stay focused. Steady breath. Last few circles. Well done. Keeping the leg elevated, we'll extend our left arm and come into a tiger posture, grabbing a hold of the right ankle with our left hand, broadening across the heart space. Gently release, coming down into tabletop, and we'll sink our hips back towards our heels for a moment as we come into child's pose. Reconnecting with the breath. Mindfully working your way upright to a tabletop position, and we'll get started on the other side, grounding down through the right leg, tucking the left toes under, extending the left leg back, ensuring the hips stay squared, shifting the weight forwards and backwards slightly to stretch out the calf muscle, Inhale, float the left leg up to hip height, ensuring that the toes and the kneecap of the left leg stay facing towards the earth. Engaging that core, and we'll extend our right arm out in front. Arm is level with shoulder height. Breathe. Feeling as though there is an imaginary string drawing your fingertips forwards whilst simultaneously drawing your heel out towards infinity. Feeling yourself growing longer. Breathe. On your next exhale, we'll come into the bird dog crunches, drawing the right elbow to the left knee and re-extending. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, re-extend. Move with intention, with control. You've got this. Coming into our final bird dog crunch, keeping the left leg extended, placing the right palm under the right shoulder, we'll begin to pulse that left leg up and down, really activating the hamstrings, the glutes here. Last few pulses, and from here we'll come into our leg circles. I'm just going to move forward on the mat to get a little bit more space, keeping those circles going, drawing that navel to the spine, finding length along the back of the neck, checking in with your tripod foundation, and swap the direction of the circles. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up, extend the arm and join the right arm to the left ankle, the left foot as we come into tiger pose. Well done. Allow yourself to open across the heart as we let go of any tension, any stored emotions that might have built up. 2 more slow and gradual breaths in tiger pose. Mindfully release. Lower the right palm and the left knee down, and again we'll come into child's pose. Well done. Transitioning into tabletop position, we'll come into downward dog, tucking the toes under, walking the hands out in front a few inches, finding length along the posterior chain. Really stretching it out here, bending one leg, straightening the other. And in your own time, finding stillness. Breathe. One final breath in down dog, and gently lower your knees down onto the mat. Shift onto your hips, extend your legs out in front. You might like to scoot forward on the mat slightly. We're going to come down onto our backs, rolling down one vertebra at a time, engaging the core, and drawing the knees to the chest. Maybe creating some organic movement, circling the knees in one direction. From here, we'll lower both feet down onto the ground and come into supine pigeon pose, crossing the right ankle over the left leg, interlacing your fingers either behind that left thigh or around the shin. Really feeling a lovely release for the outer hips. Maybe rolling the ankle out in one direction and the other. Allowing the muscles of the face to relax. Gently unravel and we'll take this on the other side. Mindfully returning both feet to the mat, drawing the knees into the chest one last time, and from here we will roll like a ball, creating some spinal rolls, massaging out the back. Being mindful to keep the legs elevated so that we're using core strength here. And when you're ready, coming into a seated position, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, extend the arms overhead, join the palms together. Exhale, lower the arms behind your back, interlacing your fingers together, broaden across the heart space, gaze up. And we'll guide the bind around to the right side of our waist, lowering the left ear towards the left shoulder, chin to chest. Return the head to a neutral position, re-extend the arms, gaze up, and guide the bind over to the left. This time lowering the right ear to the right shoulder, chin to chest, back to center. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, lower them to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining. Namaste.